Pinky, what's up?
What's going on?
Oh, just out here checking out, seeing what you're doing.
Oh, you know, just working on Pinky 2.0, the next edition.
The next chapter.
Yep, that's right. This is it right here.
Looks like you're off to a good start.
Not bad. It's coming along pretty good. It's got big shoes to fill, so you know.
I'm sure he can, or she can fill them pretty nicely.
Yep. No doubt about that.
So what kind of engine are you going with for this one, Pinky 2?
This one's gonna get the 4.3 fuel injected V6. I decided not to go with the V8 just because, no real reason. Something different. I want this car to be totally different than the last one. So it's really the only reason I changed it up a bit. So V6 this time.
I don't think the weight's gonna be that much difference anyway.
No, not really. And I want a fuel injection because I'm gonna drive this one a lot. So
That'd be good for gas hopping too, if you did that.
exactly. So
No more stalling.
Yep, that's one of the reasons why I did it. So I figure if I don't like it, then I'll just put an LS motor in. So, you know, either one, doesn't really matter. I got enough of those laying around. So that's that.
So let's see, the engine in question, the heart is right here. This little dirty, dusty puppy.
Yeah.
How many miles is on it?
No clue.
All right, well, with any luck, it's dependable and all that. So with this frame, is there any new things you've done to this one that you didn't do to Pinky, the original Pinky?
Built like a tank, like before. Built really strong. Split belly, same. One big thing noticeably different on this one, obviously, is this is my lower control arm mounts. They are quite long, but that enables me to be able to still keep the wheels in the wheel well, like a normal car, and still do big inches still. So as to where Pinky before, the wheels were out way back here, you know what I mean? Now they're gonna be right where they belong. So that's one huge difference with it. But like I said, I want to be able to drive this one. So
If I remember correctly, didn't the original Pinky start out as a driver?
yes, it did. Yes, it did.
And then
From street car to hopper to radical hopper to Hall of Fame legend. That's how it goes. One of a kind. It's man, had a long run with that one. That's a good one. But all new and improved right now. So this a whole new ball game with everything, you know. So those dudes are going to be killing it in 2017. Okay,
obviously, since there's hardly any pieces on the body, we don't know what year this is. So tell me what year this is.
This is a 79 Monte Carlo, which I am doing the front end conversion to an 80, the double headlights. Pretty much it. Obviously going to be the hot pink, like the frame there. Interior's probably going to be, let's say, having all that redone, and probably leaning towards maybe a dark fawn. I'm not doing any, you know, maybe some pink accents, but it's gonna be completely different from what the car looks like. So it's gonna be a big drastic change.
What about a stereo system?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Gonna have some beats in there for sure. Like I said, this is gonna be I'm gonna be driving this one, so it's gonna have everything a normal street car would have. Full chrome suspension, painted belly. We're gonna, obviously, like I say, you know, pattern it. We're gonna do all kinds of stuff. Leave the plaque on the trunk of the roof. Not real sure about that.
Who's doing the plating?
Don't know yet.
Okay.
Scratch that one.
So what kind of setup we going with back here?
Obviously CCE hydraulics. Obviously, we're going with it's gonna be double pump pistons, 16 batteries, excess power batteries. That's that.
So
8X dump.
one of the things that people may not know about hydraulic cars, compared to a stock Monte Carlo, with all the weight that you're adding to the frame for reinforcements and whatnot, and all the batteries and things of that nature, how much do you think a hopper might weigh over a regular car that doesn't have hydraulics on it?
I would say anywhere from 6,000 to 7,000, maybe. By the time you add, you know, say the weight of the frame, batteries, you know, the rack, pumps, I would say that's just a guesstimate though. I'm not real sure on that. I've never actually weighed a car. So.
Probably should do that, just out of curiosity.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, you definitely got your work cut out for you. When do you think this might be done?
If it's not done by Casper in February, it'll be done by Those Dudes Picnic, June 24th. Or Vegas. So, you know. Just depends on how everything's going. I want it out quick though. I'm getting bored.
Well, we got about 4 months of winter, so that'd be a good time to kick ass on it.
Yeah. It'll probably be painted in a couple of weeks. Probably gonna have the belly and the jam painted next week, and then we'll start on the base and the pattern in a couple of weeks. Then it'll just be a matter of waiting on chrome, put it back together.
All right, so let's start at the beginning. Pinky originally was a street car. Do you remember what year that started?
95.
That sounds about right.
Yep.
Was it 2 batteries and 4 pumps? Or 2 batteries and 4 batteries?
Nope, 4 pumps, 6 batteries.
I was way off.
You did it, you should know.
I did.
Mm-hmm. Back when it was blue.
Okay, I don't remember. I don't remember.
That's even funny.
I don't even remember.
You did it for Elvis.
Oh! Okay. God,
Yep.
you're going way back now.
I thought it was like 95, right?
Good grief. Yeah, I remember now. Because he drove it like a madman.
Yes.
Batteries jumping off the trunk and everything.
Yep.
Just a little street car. So when did it become a hopper?
04.
That's a pretty big jump there.
Yep. 04.
I seem to remember getting some video of it way back then.
Yeah, went from street car straight to radical hopper. So, baby radical.
Baby radical?
Yeah.
Did it win a lot back then?
Pretty much every time I took it out.
Was that way back in the Lowrider magazine hop days, or was it after that?
I hopped a couple times at the Lowrider magazine shows, but mostly after that. That's right when that was fading out.
So what's gonna be the main difference between Pinky 2 and the original Pinky? The differences, I should say.
More street driven, not as radical. You know, as the pink car was coming to the last few years, it was, you know, all radical, big time radical, 115 inches. It's violent. This one's going to be more street. I mean, still radical, but almost, you know, they have a class called Super Street. So it's going to pretty much be Super Street, not quite radical. You can say that.
So who made up the term Super Street? Are these like
pretty much the guys who were getting beat by the radicals? Pretty much. You know, you got guys doing 115, 120, 130. And then you guys got, you know, guys doing 80s, 90s, and they pretty much complained because it wasn't fair. So they made up their own class, Super Street.
There's always gonna be some crybabies.
Always, definitely.
So I remember back in the day when vehicles that stood up on the back was cool.
Right.
And that lasted for a minute.
A minute.
Now it's not cool anymore.
No. You get stuck, you lose. Or as we created, you know, if you statue, you lose. So no statue, which, you know, we've statued a time or two, you know, but it happens.
Accidents happen.
Absolutely.
So it looks like you're doing everything in-house. You're doing the bodywork and paint, bodywork, welding and paint on the frame.
Yep.
You're gonna be doing the engine. So I guess you're doing everything pretty much except for the chrome.
Yep. Everything's done right here. Like I say, from framework, metalwork, bodywork, paint, even interior. You know what I mean? So everything is going to be done right here.
Got all the glass, everything?
Yep. We removed all the glass for the paint, so we don't, you know, we don't half step around here. We got to do it right.
Ain't no half stepping.
Yeah. So okay. So basically, just ask the question again, and then it's perfect.
Okay. So I see your club name on the wall there. So how did those dudes come about?
Well,
first of all, when did it come about?
Probably about a year, a little over a year ago.
It was Labor Day weekend.
Yep,
It's been
absolutely.
a year already?
Yep. I was actually up at his campground, and a little bit of alcohol was involved.
Yeah.
And
We didn't want to be part of no big club. We just wanted to be those dudes that showed up. Like, hey man, those dudes are here. Those dudes here to bust everyone's ass. So it all started to be like a joke, but then it was stuck.
And
So now we're just those dudes that show up.
yep, we were, like I said, I was up at his campground, and he was like, dude,
We'll just be those dudes.
we'll be those dudes. And I was like, no. He said, no, say it. And everywhere we go, you know, we don't lose a lot. Everybody knows that. And, you know, one thing when we show up, it's, oh shit, those dudes are here.
Or fuck those dudes.
Or, yep, or. So Man, it's
kind of fit perfect.
It did. It fit great, and we went from literally, we'll say, making our name as a joke to probably one of the most respected clubs around in just over a year, and it's amazing. Yes, absolutely. And we got high standards. We don't build junkyard cars. Everything from our hoppers to show cars everything is top notch. Everything. So
I think we put a fire underneath a lot of people though too.
Yeah.
After we started doing this.
Everybody's gonna try to come up, huh?
It's starting to look that way.
yeah, a lot of motivation came out of what we've done with just our club, and not only did it motivate us to become better, build better cars, it's made people around us in the lowriding community do the same thing. So it's a win-win for everybody. So those dudes equal motivation.
Yeah, there's a lot of solo riders that are stepping their game up just to try to be one of those dudes.
I like it. That's good.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Get back to work.
All right.
Matt had to make a little cameo on that one.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
All right, take 5.
All right.
What else can we say?